Designing a space colonist requires a unique touch, and this system gives you crazy futuristic options. The detail on the skin textures and the weird sci-fi hairstyles stand out immediately. You can tweak age lines, eye colors, and facial hair to make someone who looks like a gritty space captain or a mad scientist. The interface is clean, making it simple to fine-tune your look without getting lost in endless menus. Just remember, your face is the last thing a corporate alien monster will see before you pull the trigger. Making your own Commander Shepard is an absolute rite of passage for any RPG fan. This upgraded creator brings massive improvements to skin tones, hair textures, and facial structures across the whole trilogy. You can build a hero that looks incredibly fierce or completely unique, and that exact face carries over through 3 massive games. Watching your custom character talk in cutscenes actually looks natural. But can you build a face that makes those intense galactic choices look truly believable? If you love anime style, this creator is literally heaven for your custom character dreams. The amount of control over accessories, glowing eyes, and layered hair options is insane. You can add custom badges, capes, and even change the color of individual highlights in your hair. It lets you create the ultimate vampire warrior that looks like they walked straight out of a high-budget show. Try not to spend 3 hours just picking the perfect shade of glowing eyes before you even start fighting. You are going to spend hundreds of hours looking at your hunter, so making them look perfect is a requirement. The facial expressions and muscle definition options are incredibly detailed here. You get massive control over face paint, makeup, and hair dynamics that move naturally when you run. Plus, you even get to customize your cat companion, which adds a whole extra layer of creative fun. But the real test is seeing how your beautiful face looks when it is covered in massive monster mud. Team Ninja went absolutely wild with this character creator, giving you master-level control over every single feature. The hair mechanics alone are phenomenal, letting you adjust length, curliness, and multicolored tips. You can adjust the exact shape of your facial bones and even customize your character's demonic form. It blends realistic human features with dark fantasy elements perfectly. The real challenge is making a face that still looks intimidating when a giant demon is smashing you into the ground. Choosing from 10 different fantasy races gives you a massive canvas to build your ultimate hero. Whether you want a rugged warrior with a massive braided beard or a sleek cat person with custom war paint, the options are huge. You can tweak cheekbones, dirt levels, and scars to tell a story through your character's face. It gives you complete freedom to look like a savior or a villain. Just think about how that face will look when a giant dragon breathes fire directly onto it. The makeup and tattoo sliders in this game give you unmatched creative freedom for a fantasy hero. You get a unique quad slider system for things like jaw shapes and cheekbones, which makes customization very intuitive. The horn options for the Kunari race are beautifully detailed, and the lip sliders are surprisingly deep. You can create a character that looks like true royalty or a battle-hardened mercenary. But see what happens to your perfect creation when the harsh green light of magic hits your face. Cybernetic implants, glowing tattoos, and futuristic teeth make this a masterclass in sci-fi customization. You can customize everything from your fingernails to your cyberware lines running across your face. The hair colors are vibrant and the body modifications feel deeply connected to the futuristic city vibe. It forces you to think about what kind of high-tech mercenary you want to project to the underworld. But will your custom style match the chaotic energy of the ghost living inside your head? The entire engine was upgraded to give you some of the most realistic human faces ever seen in space. You start by picking a biological profile and then tweak your build using a highly precise circular grid slider. The skin pores, dental details, and hair rendering look incredibly realistic. It lets you create an astronaut that looks exactly like a real person, ready to explore the galaxy. Just make sure your helmet gloss is clean enough to actually show off your hard work. From Software finally fixed their old character models and gave you a brilliant customization tool. The facial structures look gorgeous, and the skin texture sliders allow for incredible realism or complete fantasy monstrosities. You can adjust horizontal and vertical facial ratios with massive precision to create a legendary warrior. The hair physics and eye clouding options fit the dark world perfectly. Good luck keeping that beautiful face intact when the first massive boss smashes you to pieces. This creator takes excellent customization systems and refines them into a flawless ancient fantasy style. The skin texture realism, muscle tone sliders, and traditional hairstyle options are top tier. You can adjust the glossiness of your skin, the depth of your wrinkles, and pick from highly detailed war paint designs. It allows you to build a mythic warrior that looks completely ready for legendary combat. But can your custom hero survive the brutal corruption waiting on the dark battlefield? Using real photogrammetry data, this character creator delivers some of the most jaw-dropping realism in gaming history. The body physics sliders are incredible, affecting your posture, walk style, and even your gameplay movement speed based on your height. The fur patterns for the animal races and the detailed muscle definitions are mind-blowing. You get to build both your main hero and your companion pawn with the same exact level of depth. Wait until you see how your massive giant or tiny thief actually moves across the rugged terrain. The sheer fantasy diversity here lets you customize everything from demonic horns to dragon scales with insane detail. You get beautiful presets that you can modify with unique hairstyles, piercings, tattoos, and vitiligo sliders. The eye customization lets you pick different colors for each eye that look stunning in close-up cutscenes. Every single choice you make feels like you are creating a living, breathing fantasy legend. But how will your carefully designed character handle the terrifying monster squirming behind their eyes? This is the undisputed king of character creation, giving you total control over every single muscle bundle and hair strand. You do not just use basic sliders. You click on specific sections of the face and body to manually stretch, rotate, and sculpt them. The hair customization lets you adjust length, curl, and volume at multiple different points along the strand. The level of detail in the eyes, skin textures, and body proportions is unmatched across the entire gaming industry. You can spend 12 hours here and still feel like you are just getting started. If you think you can just hop in and make a quick character, you are completely unprepared for the endless rabbit hole of absolute perfection waiting for you.